right? Nasty chicken grease, corn oil, and cream beef, bitch. Oh, God. 631 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, what's up? It's Hitman Cause.
Hey, what's up? We got the Hitman Cause in the house. What up, man?
No, not much, man. How's it been for you, minus, the last call?
Well, yeah, it's not been good, but, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah, shit happens. I was meaning to call, during the Thanksgiving episode, but I got invited to a party, and you know how it is, man.
No, I hear you, man. I'm glad you did something, party and ask on Thanksgiving. I'm actually going to hook it up with a Christmas Eve show. So if anybody's, hanging out with the fam on Christmas Eve, I will be broadcasting on Christmas Eve. I've done that many years, so why not do it again, man? So, aside from Thanksgiving, we're going to be broadcasting on Christmas Eve. I don't know about New Year's Eve, but maybe New Year's Day. I don't know about New Year's Eve, but give me a drink.
Yeah, well, your Christmas Eve shows never miss, but that's just credit to how good you are.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. You want to give a shout out to anybody there, Hitman?
Yeah, first off, shout out to the D-Live chat as always. D-Live owns all the chats. And secondly, I want to give an RIP to Rodney Rogers and Elton Campbell. And finally, Ayo Jag. I'm going to need to hook you up with a burn heel because she took your ass to Cinnabar Island.
Man, and there he is, the Hitman Cause, man. Cheers to the Hitman Cause. What have I got?
And here I am with my afterthoughts. I gotta say, I would have much preferred if Ghost did that Thanksgiving episode, the day after Thanksgiving. Friday would have worked so much better, as usual. But I understand why you did it. It was the holiday, so it was like that. But also, it would have worked better on the day after. That way, during Radio Graffiti, he could have, asked all the callers what they did for Thanksgiving, And honestly, I'm genuinely surprised that he didn't, ask for me to expand further on what I did. So that was a little disappointing. As a matter of fact, I really wished that nowadays I had longer conversations with Ghost on Radio Graffiti. But, he mainly, allows that for West Coast Capitalist and Jag, or just anybody that he knows, or that he feels he can sucker in to make himself look stupid. But it is what it is. But I will admit, since I brought up his name, I got I can't front that chick, I forget her name, that freaking called up and spoke out against Jag. Yo, my God. Oh my God. And for those of y'all that didn't understand the reference, when I said at the end I needed to hook up with Jag with a burn heel because he got taken to Cinnabar Island, the reference, it was a Pokemon reference, just because, Jag and how he is with his Luxray character. Luxray is a Pokemon and all that. Yeah. And a burn heal is pretty self-explanatory. It's used to heal a burn. And Cinnabar Island is a place in Pokemon in the Kanto region where it was known for having an active volcano. Then, three years later, in Generation 2, the volcano erupted and completely destroyed Cinnabar Island. And anybody who's not an idiot knows what's inside of a volcano. So that's why I said he got taken to Cinnabar Island, because he got burned. Now, as far as the chick goes, yo, my God, she had me in stitches. My God, because she she pwned the living shit out of Jag. Oh my God. And the thing is, Jag, she would not let Jag try and talk over her. She took her belt off and whooped his ass verbally. She completely owned him. She made Jag her bitch. That's how badly she owned this fool. And and honestly, part of me feels that he really had it coming, because I remember I was chilling with the homies on an X-Base. Shout out to Anubis. And Lime joined in, if y'all remember her, and she tried to have a regular conversation with Jag, and she was trying to do things logically. She was trying to be understanding with him, trying to get his point of view. But one of the biggest things was he wouldn't stop yelling and talking over her, and then eventually she left us, and then eventually he scared her off. Or, well, I wouldn't say scared her off, more like she just left, just because he wasn't listening to her. He wasn't getting it, and I didn't have my mic on. Well, actually, no one. Everyone had their shit muted just so they both could speak. But so many times I wanted to speak up and tell that fool, hey, yo, dude, why don't you shut up and let us speak? You want freaking people to let you talk, but you're not gonna, return the favor on some hypocrite shit, man. But it is what it is. Now to Ghost. The next order of business was when I brought up his Christmas Eve episodes. Let me tell you something. Those episodes are something of legend, because he almost will always show out in a good way. He will turn up and show out for the Christmas Eve shows. From, of course, playing Christmas songs to of course having Radio Graffiti. And I remember 2 or 3 years ago, he had a pretty awesome scavenger hunt where he had us do, he gave us a challenge to do certain stuff. And the way we would show if we did it or not is that, we made a video and then donated it. He'd check it out. And then what would happen is that the winners of the scavenger hunt, I think, got IC slots or Thunderdome slots. And also, if I'm not mistaken, got a discount on Ghost Market, Ghost's Marketplace. And for all y'all young cats who weren't around during the first Ghost Christmas episode in, I think it was 2011, you guys missed out on a great one. He did so much stuff from of course Radio Graffiti to taking regular calls. Hell, he even tried to. He wanted a nice, relaxing Christmas, but you can't get that with us. And then one of the best things or funniest things he did was that he had a list of people to call of the numbers he collected over the past year. Now, of course, nowadays he doesn't do that anymore because he doesn't dox people. At least not anymore. But anyways, I mean, he called up this one cat, and he prank called him, and I can't lie, he trolled the shit out of him. But what really made it funny to me was the fact that he was practically using his Mr. Optimism voice, if y'all remember that. And the dude, for some reason, just didn't realize it. He didn't catch on. And this caller, he normally called up to the show regularly. Because one of the things he normally did was that he would call up calling ghosts a racial slur or just spouting racial slurs. But, it is what it is. And then I remember after he pissed him off, dude turned his phone off, and he actually somehow called the dude's house phone, and his mother picked up. And he was talking to his mother. Then homie called up again during Radio Graffiti, to which then Ghost again trolled him. It was just complete ownage. And then my particularly favorite part was when he played the song One, Always Hardcore by Scooter, and started hooting and hollering in the middle of it. And I still have that song, so big shout out to Ghost for turning me on to that song, even though I had heard of Scooter prior to that. But still, it is what it is. But that's all I got for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, I am the Hitman Cause. And if you see me coming, run.